The SwiftJet Pro has helped to grow the business by giving us more diversity in what we can cut, allowing us to reach different customers and a new customer base, which has led to a record year in our business. My name's Simon Prince. I'm the Managing Director for Derby Gaskets Limited. Derby Gaskets are specialists in sealing technology. We pride ourselves on our manufacture of gaskets, mouldings and extrusions. We're able to produce these in a very quick turnaround. We can produce gaskets in their thousands, millions if necessary. We have an automatic strip fed machine that will allow us to manufacture large volumes of gaskets, and then right down to being able to produce one-off gaskets for a customer that comes into the trade counter with a gasket from an old machine that needs reproducing, that is not available anymore from the original manufacturer. We were after a new waterjet cutter for our business. I think we had an email from SwiftCut, and we sort of followed up on that lead really. We phoned SwiftCut and we got set up with a meeting with Alan, went over to the factory there, and he took us round, showed us everything, how they were built and how they were all made in this country, and that was very impressive. We were pretty much sold from that point, to be honest. The machine looked great, was doing exactly what we wanted it to do and more, fairly soon after we placed the order. We're now able to cut metals, plastics, hard plastics, wood, glass, mirror, whereas before we've only ever cut softer, so more flexible materials like rubber, sponge, compressed non-asbestos fibre. So we're now able to diversify into different markets that broadens the horizons for the business. The quality of the cut is fantastic, especially with the use of the garnet abrasive that allows us to cut thicker materials with better quality. The installation process for the SwiftJet Pro was very easy. We brought it in, put it in place, and it was set up very quickly, and followed quickly by an installation from Darren, who came in and got it all set up, all plumbed in and filled, and then carried on with the training program. So safety is very important to Derby Gaskets. We've protected the area where the SwiftJet Pro is by using light guards. As soon as the light beam is broken, the machine stops completely. There's no chance of any employee being in the area while the machine's working. We have 3 members of staff that use the SwiftJet. They've all been trained very comprehensively in the initial week during the setup, and they've then gone on to develop a skill in finding different ways of cutting things and different programs and utilising the machine to its full potential. They learned to use the SwiftJet Pro very quickly. They were able to delve into the programs and change this package and the parameters to allow us to cut different things that we've never been able to cut before. So we've developed a program where we can take a photograph of a specific gasket using a tablet and then change the pixels into millimetres, and then create from that a DXF file and then convert that to a cutting profile, which allows us to create an exact replica of any gasket or any product, any part. I would recommend SwiftCut to any organisation. The service is extremely good. The machine, the product is second to none. It certainly has fulfilled all our needs and more, definitely.